Here we go. Perfect. Girl, we gotta talk.
Hey, love.
Hey, baby, can you start a PK? We gotta talk. Because it won't let me. I got so many things flying across. Okay, girl, I didn't watch the second video, but apparently you and Kaya got into it. And I just want to know the logistics right here and now because, okay, I'm trying to figure everything out because people are saying Kaya could sue you. They're saying Kaya could sue Trina. They're saying you and Kaya could sue Trina. They're saying there was another contract that was happening. They're also saying that there was a video of them saying Trina B gave you rights to sign in his name on certain things and stuff like that nature. What the fuck is going on? Because he also refunded and got money back. And then Kaya's on live and y'all two got into it. So like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, well, number one, I was just going over the video on my live. Kaya did a whole lot of lying and shit. That shit is just crazy how the fuck she would just take advantage of smaller or people who are not necessarily in the industry like that. Um, anyway, as far as the contract goes, Trina B, yes, he definitely has acknowledged online that I was working in his behalf. At one point, he even called me his fucking secretary. Okay.
So the stuff that you signed over, even if you did it, you were doing it in behalf on it was his name. It was in his name. You were doing it for him.
According to him at first, when he was trying to say that, oh, well, you was doing it for me, you're my secretary, Petty was working for me. Yes, that is online.
Okay.
Now,
But it was in your
the other
name.
thing, hold on, we're going to get to that. Oh, yeah. So the other thing is, regardless of the contract, if Trina felt as if he could go out there and sue her, he kind of null and void the contract because he disputed the deposit.
So what money did she get exactly? Like, because if he disputed the deposit, didn't that
She
money
got
come from him?
nothing.
She got nothing.
She got nothing. She got nothing.
So, but she just on her live was saying no refunds, keep the chain, all that. So, does she know that he disputed?
I think that's why she up and mad because I'm trying to figure out why the hell would she go live and do all this shit a month later. I think she done found out that shit done hit the fan and now she over here screaming and hollering and trying to pull her fucking ass hairs out or whatever. But I got another gag for her too.
What?
Come closer, Robert. I'm gonna tell you. That ain't my name on the fucking contract, bitch. So who the fuck you finna sue? A ghost, bitch? You think I would get in bed with you, Kaya? You bad business. Trina bad business. I ain't finna fuck up my motherfucking name for neither one of you bitches. So go sue the bitch that signed it, bitch, because I don't know who the fuck that is.
Your name ain't on that contract? I knew it. So you can't be. You're just the middleman. That's all Trina B shit.
Do I look like my name is Carol?
Who is Carol?
I don't know.
So he disputed. Who in this scenario would be liable? Because her in the contract it says no refunds, and he disputed and took
But
that.
actually,
So
she kind of look here with all these lies and shit. Like she lying, saying that she didn't know what the address was. The address went on the contract. That's a lie. Lying and saying that we was gonna get her to do a walkthrough for $5,000. Bitch, you ain't even got edges on the left or the right side of your fucking head. Who the fuck would hire you to do a walkthrough for $5,000? You know, just the lies, the lies, the lies she over there telling. But as far as hold on, as far as yeah, I mean, as far as her, she was over there saying that I canceled, right? Well, in the contract, under the line of the deposit, it says for any reason that I chose to cancel, that it would just be $1,000 cancellation fee, and that she would have to return 1,500 of the 2,500 deposit.
Kaya would have to return.
Yeah, she need to read her own fucking contract. It says for any reason should I cancel, Because that's what she's saying. She's saying I canceled it. I mean, if we gon' you gotta pick your lies, what you gonna tell. If you gonna tell either I canceled it or was it Rico that canceled it.
So there is more. Okay, so what exactly? Because she came on live today. We haven't watched the other video yet. We're going to, but she came on live today and she was talking about the punks, fags, and sissies. And then she said that she was willing to do everything and go through with everything. But then she said,
Man, exactly.
"You,
That's what she was telling me on the
she,
phone.
yes." And then she said, "You came to her and were like, nah, nah, nah." And then she learned through you about how they was calling the venue,
Mm-mm.
that they was calling this, they was calling that, the
Robert.
caterer, everything.
Robert. We're gonna back this up, Robert.
Yeah, back it
I
up.
didn't call her. I didn't call her. She texted me and she said, I got the following email below. Remember the email you sent over?
I didn't send an email.
Yeah, you. Yes, you did.
To who?
I don't. Did you not admit that you was the one that sent over that email to
No, I didn't
Kaya?
send any. No, I didn't send an email. I just fake
Oh, okay.
called the
Okay. Well,
caterer.
maybe you was just giving out a key on that. But anyway, she sent me an email that somebody sent to her,
Saying
basically
what?
saying that it was saying, hold on, I can read it.
Yes, please. Ooh, this is juicy,
She
girl.
texts me first, and she says, I wasn't going to bother you about this. This is May 3rd, Tuesday at 12:58 p.m. And you know I can send you these
Oh, I
receipts.
might have said I did, but I didn't actually send one. I was just keying. I didn't really send an email. But go ahead. What were you saying,
Okay.
Nate? Yeah, I had no problem admitting if I sent one. But go ahead,
Okay. But you know I can send you these receipts. It
please.
says, Hi, Carla. I wasn't going to bother you about
So
this,
you,
but I
Carla,
received.
you, Carla. You's a smart cookie, girl. Okay, go ahead.
She says, I wasn't going to bother you about this, but I just received this message below. Is everything still good with the event? Because, mind you, I had already been telling her everything was good. And that's what I'm trying to tell the people. If I wanted to sabotage Trina's party, I could have told her a long time ago when y'all first started contacting her that everything was bad when it wasn't.
Hmm.
People are sending me messages about shooting up the event. Also, people think I'm performing and not hosting. Hold on. Let me read that one more time. Because remember, in her live, she said we paid her for a walkthrough. She said we
Okay, so there's a
paid her for a
walkthrough, there's a
walkthrough.
walkthrough, a performance, and the host. This is three different goddamn things. I need my other. Go ahead, girl.
So she said, no, she said a walkthrough for an hour, boo. No, hosting means you're going to be there for the entire event. You're going to host the event. Ain't no fucking walkthrough for no hour. She said a walkthrough for an hour.
Girl.
She said also some
Keep
people
going, girl.
think I'm
Keep going.
performing and not hosting. Please clarify. Then here's the damn email that she received. She said, I just wanted to give you a heads up in case you don't know what's going on. I keep hearing your name, so I had to reach out about Trina B's event that's coming up. The only reason I'm saying something is I don't know if you got all your money. They're having money issues. Committee people has been getting into it. They have been calling the police to Trina B's house. People are threatening to shoot up the venue. People have canceled and called and canceled his food. It's so much shit. I just wanted to know and make sure they have plenty of security and you bring your own people with you or cancel altogether because the shit is gotten way out of hand. I just want you to be aware. They need to make sure you're safe. It's messy. Robert, that sound like you, bruh.
No, I didn't. No, that sounds like a regular troll. If I wrote something, it would be much more intricate. I'm smart. I'd be like, your safety is at risk. I would be worried about blah blah blah. That's a troll
Yeah,
who
that's
wrote
what they
that.
said. That's what it said,
Yeah,
Robert.
that's a troll. I would be
But
on some
anyway,
shit like, yeah, the deviled eggs
so
with olives.
so yeah, that was the email. She sent the email. So then I told her to call me, right? So we go over it. What is this, Robert? So we go
Huh?
over it, right? And I'm like, and I told her straight up, I said, you know, the host on here, they go back and forth. It's Bigo. It's Bigo. I said, as far as the comments, I can't 100% say anything about the comments. But as far as these hosts on here, they're not going to do anything. It's just a gag. You know, the girls get into it and they just be talking shit. She said, I know
Yeah.
how it works. She said, I'm good. I said, okay. I said, while we're on the phone, I said, I also would like to take my name off. I'm no longer a part of the committee. I said, due to other things. I said, I would like to, is it okay? Trina B would like to have his name on the contract.
Oh, now this is tea.
Mind you, this was based off of Trina B's request. Trina B requested that I put his name on the contract and take mine off.
Oh, okay.
So she
Mm-hmm.
says, okay. She says, give Trina B my number, have him to call me. I told Trina B to call. Trina B says, Trina B says that, you know, she wasn't responding. I have all the texts. I'm texting her. I'm like, did Trina B sign the contract? Did Trina B sign the contract? I text her, I said, I need a null and void once Trina B signs this contract. Nothing. Almost 4 fucking days go by. Then I finally reached out to Rico, the manager, producer, whatever the hell role he played. He was the person that contacted me when I reached out to Kaya first.
Mm-hmm.
He gets on the phone with me and Trina. He says, well, I have management people. I have people all over on Bigo that's watching on Bigo, and they saying it's a mess. It's going to be shooting. Some person even called in and said it was going to be a bomb threat. This is that and the third. Trina B tells him, well, I've beefed up the security. He says, quote unquote. So, Trina, you beefed up the security because of the bomb threats and everything that you received? Trina says, yes. Rico says, and that's exactly why Kaya won't be there.
Oh, that's what he said to Trina.
That's exactly what he said to Trina. Trina said, okay, then are you going to give me my money back? Rico says, no, I'm not giving you your money back. Trina says, I'm going to get my damn money back. And he hangs up the phone.
What? No way.
Now, being off out of all fairness, Robert, I can see from her point of view, if I'm calling and I'm saying, okay, I want to change the contract. This person is calling me saying they want to change out the contract of this, that, and the third. I would have my antennas up too, like, oh hell, well, bitch, we got all this shit going on. Why you trying to change it out your name?
Trina be over there listening, looking stressed. Look, he like, oh
But the
shit.
thing about it is, but Trina B,
Look
no,
at
I'm
Trina.
not
Look at
lying. But the
look at
thing
Trina.
about it is, the Sour Patch Kid. But the thing about it is,
Mm-hmm.
Trina B, no, I'm not lying. He was on that phone call. But the thing about it is, you're saying that I get it. I get what you're saying, but you're saying that I told you I canceled. I didn't cancel. I only asked that the name be changed on the contract via Trina B's request.
Yes. So Trina B never actually, that whole thing never actually initially took place. So I want to ask now, in all of this, knowing all of this from this conversation and what Trina B allowed in that phone call and the conversations that they had, Trina B refunded his money, and Kaya now just discovered, we just discovered, which is why this is happening now,
Mm-hmm.
because Trina B refunded and got his money back. It showed that a few days ago. Kaya just discovered now that she
And
did
I
not
think
get
that's
paid.
why she's here. And I mean, because why are we here a month later?
Yeah.
Why are we here a month
So
later?
who's getting sued?
I
Who's
don't
going to
know.
be who's liable in court here? Because you canceled, you did all that, but Trina B was the one that accepted and was ready to move forward. And Trina B gave her the money, correct?
Trina B gave her that money.
Trina B is on the contract, correct?
No, she never signed a new contract with Trina B.
Okay, but there's an exchange of funds between him and her.
Correct.
But you were on the contract as Carol.
Who?
Carol, Sue, whoever the
Who?
person is on.
I don't know
Who's the
who the
person
hell
on?
that is.
Carol's on the contract. Who is
We
that?
gonna have to go
Carla. Carol.
find that bitch.
I know that's right. I know that's fucking right.
But the
Um,
crazy part is, those dudes, she was so fucking disrespectful, and Trina was so eager to get up there. Kaya, girl, you know I love you. And she had just said, Carol over there mad because she over there doing business with these dick sucking sissies. She was so disrespectful, but yet you send your ass up there. Oh, you didn't hear that part?
on today's video with you and her. Oh, on the regular one, but I'm about to play the new video that just came out with
No,
you and
on
her.
today's video.
Yeah, because y'all got into it, right?
Yeah, on today's video.
I
She
got it
was
right
like,
here,
she
honey.
over there mad because she over there dealing, like, she was so disrespectful. And then he get up there talking about, Kaya, I love you. You know I love you, but you gonna be over there dancing like Trina B, talking about how he loved me. He played, the bitch played in both our faces. Period.
But he got his money back though.
I'm talking about when she came on here today.
Oh, when she came on, yeah. So if we look at this, if we take a step back, Petty Banks, if I took a step back looking on the outside in, and somebody said they wanted to take somebody to court because money was not given to them that was due through a contract, who would those two individuals be?
Legal terms, it would be Trina B, legally, because he was the one that sent the money and he was the one that disputed the money. My contract with Kaya was never valid because I never sent a deposit.
That makes sense. So Kai gonna take his ass to court. Well, that's all I needed. We gonna watch this video. Thank you, Patty. You have a wonderful afternoon. Not to ever be on a goddamn contract with Carol, aka Carol Banks. That's not how that works.